All right, Holiday Sports fans, this is Patrick Lujan with GuamSportsNetwork.com. We have another special guest here via Skype, the one, the only Bubba Nickles. Thanks for joining us, Bubba.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so great news, big news came out last week, making the Team USA Olympic team. How did that process go, and how excited are you with that?
It was an awesome experience. I had to do a week-long trial, and we got invited about 2 months prior. And we basically just played games, 2 games a day for about 4 to 5 days, and then they emailed us on the very last day before everyone went home and told us basically who made the team. So it was really, really cool. It was amazing experience, and I'm just so happy that I made it and I got to go through it.
So it's not first time wear the Team USA uniform. You've been part of the junior Olympic team, the junior national team, but this is the pinnacle, right, for your career to make the Olympic team.
I would say that it's a big deal. I think that the way I think about it, I don't really think about it as the pinnacle. I kind of think about it as just being kind of another big opportunity. Some people, the Olympics is the biggest stage for not only softball, but pretty much all sports. But it's just really exciting because I know that I get to play on a bigger stage and get to play against people from other countries, and I get to do it with girls that I really like and I've already gotten to know. So that's what's exciting about it.
So there was a final list that came out, the invite, about 29, 30 girls, women that were invited to the trials. I'm sure you took a look at that list and you looked at the possibilities of you making it. How did you feel going into it? How confident were you?
I mean, there was a part of me that was like, well, I have an opportunity, I have a chance, but there's another part of me that is that I may not make it. And I started noticing during the tryout when I stopped really focusing on the result of the tryout and just playing and having fun, that I noticed that it was a much better and more fun experience. I got to be able to be myself and actually just play and not worry about what was going to happen. And the odds ended up being in my favor.
So what part of it did you know you're pretty confident you were going to make it?
Honestly, not even up until I got the email. I'm being honest, like I didn't really even expect it until even past the time when they sent out the email. I wasn't expecting anything really.
That's too awesome. Hey, it's been a great year for you. I mean, you've been riding a natural high, cloud nine kind of thing with the national championship just a couple of months ago. My goodness, how can you explain the year 2019 so far for Bubba Nickles?
2019, it's crazy. I would have never guessed if you asked me like 5 years ago, even last year, I would have never expected any of this to happen. But I guess that's just the beauty of it. You never really know what tomorrow holds. And I think that I'm just so grateful to, like, God is looking out for me and he's looking out for all the things that are coming my way. And I'm just so blessed and I'm so excited and I'm just cherishing every single moment.
Take us to that national championship. You guys came up short the last couple of years there. Finally, you hit that championship feeling your junior season. How was it when that final game happened for you guys?
It was pretty crazy. I know that a lot of us, obviously, we've been shooting for it forever. But I think that what was so amazing about it was we didn't really make it a big deal. We didn't make it more than what it was. We all just were playing and we played for each other. And I think that was the coolest part about it, is to be on one of the biggest stages for our careers. And we didn't really think about it that much. We knew that we were just playing the game that we love to play and we were playing for each other. And that was the best part about it.
So your fans, they just see like the celebration on the field, the national championship, making the Olympic team. Explain the background behind that, especially being a student, right? And your senior year, you have to go to class. I mean, grind must be tedious on your part.
Yeah, definitely balancing school and softball. It's definitely a challenge, but I think what helps the most is that so many people have done it before. So it's really motivating and encouraging to know that so many people have gotten through it successfully and have gone above and beyond. So I'm just trying to follow in their footsteps and, live up to the tradition of just this type of lifestyle, really. It's definitely a different lifestyle than most.
Yeah, I would assume, right? I mean, just living in the shadows of all those legends coming from UCLA, and it almost has to be like something normal.
Yeah, I usually, and that's what I love about it, is that all the people that go to UCLA, they don't even see it as they're like the top of the top. They know that anyone that is at UCLA and is playing and is a student athlete too, that's what I love about it. They're so humble enough to know that we're all the same. We're one and the same. It's not really, no trophy could define us.
That's too awesome. Hey, so we're all behind you. One other question that I wanted to ask, after your visit to Guam, what did that take away when you finished your visit? How did that change you, so to speak, going into your junior season and just today?
Definitely visiting Guam was an amazing experience, just meeting all the people and being able to learn about the culture and just seeing the island, really, how beautiful it was. I definitely see the growth of like not only softball, but all sports. There's a lot that's out there. There's a lot of talent out there, and there's a lot that needs to be reached and needs to be seen. So that's why I feel like it was really, really awesome just to see the amount of people that not only played sports or played softball, but the amount of people that supported it as well. I think that's something that a lot of people take for granted, especially here in the States. So it's just amazing to see that type of culture and that type of environment, and see that. I think that a lot of states and a lot of places in the States need more people like that to support, students and athletes, and to really just support sports in general.
So what did the trip change within you yourself?
Within me, myself?
Yeah.
I would say it definitely was like humbling. I think that I just, I've always taken for granted how much of like the resources I had growing up in California, and I literally had any type of team and any type of coaching that I could really just drive to. And I see all these girls and these women who, they don't have the same amount of resources. And so just the fact that they're still like out there, they're still grinding and putting in work. It's just like really inspiring, because, it's really easy for someone like me and, other people that are in my situation to say, oh yeah, you have a bug on your shirt. Patrick, you have a bug on your shirt.
Where?
Look down.
Ah! Oh.
Oh my gosh, that thing was huge.
I'm in parts unknown. Nobody knows where I'm at right now. I'm obviously not on top.
Like bug crawling across your shirt. That was so funny. I thought you could see it for a minute. Anyway.
I didn't. I had to look over my shoulder. Thanks.
I was just gonna say that it was really just a humbling experience, and it made me appreciate everything that I have and everything that all the people that support me, really, not just here, but on Guam, from my family to everyone that's followed my career. It's really, really, I'm truly grateful for it all.
So I guess the question is, when can we have Bubba come back to Guam, and if she can bring some of her superstar friends with her?
I'm gonna have to look at my schedule. I really, really, really want to. Hopefully it's soon. So far, the Olympic team has me pretty much chained down. And so, hopefully it'll be soon, but... Sorry, say that again?
No, we figured that's what was going to happen.
Yeah. But hopefully very soon, because I definitely want to see all my family, and I miss them so much, so it would be hopefully soon.
How about with Rachel? What do you think? She wants to come?
I could try. Yeah, I could try to talk her into it.
Why don't you guys win the gold medal first? Win the gold medal first, and then we can talk about your trip back to Guam. How about that?
Okay, I'll talk to you a year from now.
All right, sounds good. Hey, anything else or anybody that you want to give a shout out to on Guam?
Just my family, Arian and all of her kids and all of them. I miss them so much. So I haven't seen them in a while. So shout out to all of them and shout out to pretty much everyone that's followed my story. I feel like, it's crazy to hear about people that are out on Guam that like to follow along. So shout out to everyone that honestly has followed my career and supports me and follows me on Instagram. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, of course. We're glad to do that as well with GSPN. Well, say hi to your mom and dad. I miss them both, especially Big Ted. He's the best.
Yeah.
And we're definitely going to continue to follow you to the quest for gold, and hopefully next year you come to Guam and you can show off your gold medal.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. So that sounds good.
And another national championship on top of that.
Yeah. I'll come back for another year of that.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Bubba Nickles, the brand new spanking member of the women's softball Team USA, heading to Tokyo, Japan for the 2020 Olympics, national champion and Guam blooded. You know it. Bubba Nickles. Thanks for joining us, Bubba.
Thank you so much.